What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5 Minute Rants. I'm your host, Michael Abernathy, and welcome to the show predicated on the journey of life and business. Today, guys, I want to talk about just problems, and I want to talk about life in general. So there's a general rule in life. Life is multifaceted, or you could say multidimensional. And this is important to know because that means when you're solving problems or you're building solutions, they're not single-faceted. And most of us think, like I did growing up, that, oh yeah, life is just really simple. It's just single-faceted. It's just the right answer. Let's find the right answer. And it's really not. So let me give you an example of this. Let's take a simple equation or simple math problem, all right? 2 plus 2, right? And let's talk about how many different aspects must be involved in that math problem for it to work. So let's count everything. So the first number, 2, the plus sign, the second number, right? The equal sign, and then the solution. So you have 5 different aspects or 5 different parts of that equation, right? So the first number, that's 1. The plus sign, that's the second facet. The second number, that's the third facet. The equal sign, that's the fourth facet. The solution is the fifth facet. And when you're problem solving, yes, that you might have the solution that you want to come out of this, but you've got to consider also all the other parts involved in getting this. Sometimes the problem that we're trying to solve fails because we only look at it from one perspective. We're only looking at it from one direction, and we're not looking at it multi-directional. And I'm using the math equation because to me that's a very simple problem. 2 plus 2 equals 4. I'm looking for one solution, one outcome. And most issues in life do not just have one outcome. Let me give you an example. When a customer comes to us to do business, we're not looking for just one outcome. We're not just looking for the transaction of money. They pay us money, we give them service. All right, well, that's one outcome. We also want a happy customer, right? We want them to be happy with the product or the service we've provided. All right, the other outcome we're looking for is for them to refer us or to tell their friends about us. Okay, that's another outcome. Another outcome that we're looking for is for them to enjoy the journey and the process of working with us. That's another outcome. They're not all the same, and they may be related and they may be correlated, but they're also not all causal of each other. Okay. The other outcome we're looking for is for us to do what they want us to do. So when they hire us for a service, it's so important to do what they want us to do. So understanding what they want. And this is oftentimes why we'll fail in business or life, because we fail to see the different aspects and the different facets of the problem we're trying to solve or what we're trying to build. We just look at everything one-dimensional, and really things are multi-dimensional in that way. They're not just a straightforward answer of just one solution. And so if I'm looking at that, it goes all of a sudden from addition. Now I'm in algebra with multiple variables giving multiple different solutions to then find the main overarching solution. And if you're looking at this, this is oftentimes why things are so hard. And Henry Ford said this. He said the hardest work there is to think, and that's why so few people do it. And that's part of why a lot of people in business fail, is because we stop thinking through the different facets and all of the different outcomes. And if you can get down and sketch all the different outcomes, draw it out what you want, draw out what you don't want, and then work your way backwards to build, right? To build it. So you start with your vision, your dream, you break that down into goals, and then you break that down into actionable steps and timelines for how to complete and work your way backwards. This is why, because it's not just single faceted, right? To keep a customer happy, to actually have a healthy relationship with customers, to actually have a healthy partnership with customers, whether you're selling a product or service, doesn't matter. How are you going to build that? How are you going to execute that? What are your steps in order that will facilitate what needs to happen with your relationship with your customer? What do you need to think about? Why are you thinking about these things? What matters and what doesn't? And this is one of the most important aspects of business there is. Andrew and I call this building. When we're building and creating, it really revolves around this. So anyways, that being said, guys, just think about that. I'm out of time, so I'll catch you later. Peace.